From YouTube, John Ventura said hey.
Okay, that'll work. Testing. Okay. No, I had to do that again. Oh well. Yeah. Hey John, how you doing? So yeah, we're gonna resume the build of this thing. Maybe not. Okay, hold on. Just give me a second. Oh, close enough. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna finish, well, we'll continue, probably not finish, building the 1/100 scale, of course, this is a master grade version 2.0, Zaku 2, Char Aznable's Zaku from Mobile Suit Gundam, and it's the version that has the extra thrusters, or seems like it does. It's the MS-06S, which is the custom version that Char uses. Alright, so where was I? So yeah, we built yesterday the torso and head. The mono eye has a I added a reflective film in the back of the mono eye. That's just from I don't know where it went, but basically some foil stickers left over from another HG kit, just like stuck a back, cut a little square, drill a hole for a peg there. You can see the iris kind of thing here, so it came out really nice. And yeah, so we did all that. So one of the, I mean, it's a solid kit so far. One of the annoyances though is what these power conduits, which and still causing problems. Eventually, because these are mostly static, eventually I will need to fix those in place, kind of glue them wherever the points of contacts are here, just like turn these around. There's like little bits of details on each of them, so I need to turn those, rotate those so they're facing the right way. But yeah, otherwise, like, still a highly detailed, very nice looking kit. It's a master grade from 2007. Despite being that old, still pretty nice. Alright, so we were doing the arms. We finished the head. Oh, I forgot to look up what's the difference between this one and that one. Oh, nobody knows, you tell me. The difference between this longer antenna and the regular Zaku antenna. I think, like, I can't remember if... Yeah, because it's shown here on the box with the regular antenna. Like the normal antenna. I don't think you ever see Char's Zaku with that long, like more straight antenna, like a little thing here. Oh, can't see it. There it is. That thing. I don't think we ever see it like that. And it's like a repaired version. I don't know. I can't remember. Alright. Arms. So we need. Let's get into it. So A, B, G, C in all caps. So we need from G. That's not G, that's I. H. Most of the runners are ABS runners for the inner frame. It's mostly inner frame. There is a bit of, well, on the outside you have the J. No, on the outside you have just pieces of armor just hanging on there. Well, it's not really armor. It's most like, because they're always getting blown up to bits. I'm assuming like the armor is not very effective against whatever it is that they can be shot at with. Oh, look at that. Well, that's a potential for modifications here. Like we have like the three fingers, they're joined together into one, but yeah, clearly this is asking to be separated. You're gonna have like fully articulated fingers. Like every, no wait, never mind. Not all the joints have separate things. Alright, never mind. So wait, from runner G, wait, G13, 34, 44, 21, 23, 16. Let's try to figure out where this is. 24, 21, 23. And we have a few pistons here. We don't have any chrome parts though. There are no chrome parts. We have some pistons here, obviously, for doing things with them. Testing. I don't know if you guys hear me. Anyway, let's get to it. 13. 19, 14, 15, 14 with 13. Oh, there it is. So might as well get this. Well, I'll get all of it. Why not get the whole runner G here? Because it feels like most of it is for the arms and the hands. Hopefully I don't drop anything. Or, I mean, this is master grade, so this is probably a very bad idea. Probably should be a bit more careful with how you... Oh, I forgot.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said hello, boys.
Hey Marcel, how you doing? Let's get in here. That's far away. Yeah, I'll do. Yeah, so now we're continuing to build the master grade 2.0 Zaku MS-06S Zaku 2 Char Aznables. I don't know why I'm saying, you already know that, but just in case somebody else is joining us. I think most of the regulars aren't here today yet. I mean, it is a holiday in the US, so most of them are. Like, do schools get the off for Labor Day? I can't remember. Labor Day is in May in most of the countries. That one is in September in the US.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said I'm okay.
Cool. How's the, I don't know. But I guess you might still be working on it, but the honestly, the high gog, the fingers, well, how is it going? Well, I mean, you already did like the work on the mono eye, which is like a huge upgrade. I guess it's fine if you are. Perfectly understandable if you it's kind of paused, because I do that all the time. I start working on something and then it kind of just forget about it for a little bit. Then I find it again, like, oh, I was working on that. I'm making assumptions. Anyway. A little while for everybody else to show up. Okay, I already did this side, I think. Yeah. Oops. Why already? Thing's still cutting. Yep, very clean. Not as sharp as the one I sharpened, but still very clean cuts.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said yes, it's on hold. I haven't had time and I'm tired these days.
Yeah. It's like, totally understand that. It's like a kid that was trying to paint. I started like painting it, now it's like, I don't know where it is. It's in a box somewhere. Eventually I'll get to it. And don't fly off. That's a weird angle there. Very large gates. Let's do a double nip. Yeah, these are. I'm definitely going to separate these. Well, actually, I'll build them first, see how they look, and then separate them. I might do this in the same session. It doesn't seem too complicated the modification to do. And then we'll have fully articulated, well, almost fully articulated fingers. I feel like master grade, all master grades should have fully at least because I mean, at least all perfect grades should do that, and I feel like there's a definite group of people who like complain about articulated fingers. It's perfectly fine. Char articulated fingers. I think that the main complaint is you can't hold weapons with those. Which is a valid complaint, I guess, but all you had to do is Bandai just needs to give us exposed hands as well as articulated hands. You can use the articulated ones for poses without weapons. And okay, I think I got all the parts out. I'm just gonna keep the runner over here in the corner in case I forgot a part on there. So let's put this pile of G. Oh, finger almost lost. Okay, we got G, and then we need from C. Nope, that's D. It looks like it. I'm gonna need that anyway, so I might as well get it. And this too, why not? Hey, let's get these as well. I wonder if this, like, probably the Zaku version 2.0. Maybe it shares. There's probably like a Zaku 1. Not the Zaku 1. Non-S. The regular, I think F. I think it's 06F. The regular Zaku 2 probably shares the same runner as this one, just different colors. The only difference really is the thrusters in the legs and in the back, because it needs more power. It will 3 times the speed. Wait, what one was this? B.
From YouTube, Null said hello.
Hello, Null. How you doing? Welcome. Stay a while and listen. You're not defined. Or null. Which is okay. Wait, is null undefined? Depends on the language, I guess. How are you today on this fine Monday? Hey, today's Monday. And yeah, we're building version 2.0 Master Grade Zaku 2 Char Aznables. Zaku, the red one. Well, although clearly this is very pink. I don't know what they call him. The red comet should be the only thing that's red is the backpack. This is the only thing that's red. Maybe that's what people see from a distance in space. Probably glows from the heat, and that's what they see. Otherwise, it's like mostly maroon and pinkish salmon. Comment.
From YouTube, Null said doing fine, thanks.
But yeah, do stay a while and chat with the 2 people watching. That's nice. Better than none, I guess. Oh, come on. We're just nipping all the parts off the runners so we can very quickly assemble these. Okay, got all these. Alright, that was runner C.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said, could it be that red plastic tends to be more fragile?
Yeah, probably. Like when you then you like, it's a bit more brittle. You know, like when you file it. I don't know if the dye like affects the composition of the thing, but it is a little. It does like, I don't know, powder more. But there have been like quite like
From YouTube,
large kits
Null
that
said,
can
I
be wet.
am currently building the 30-minute missions Liger Tail from Armored Core.
Oh yeah, they started using like doing Armored Core things. Well, they did a few like 30-minute missions. Like they started out just like simple mechas, and they got weird. Now it's like, I think stuff from like what's it called, that Idol anime. And all sorts of things. So they're trying to put everything in there, which is, I guess, fine. It's like simplified. Mechanics, I guess, and somewhat interchangeable. Need to see if you can like swap parts between the mechas and the more like human figures kits, which I think you can. The 30-minute sisters. Yeah, I'll get it out. Those also, I think you can like kind of swap parts with the more traditional mechas and basically put an anime girl head on top of any body you want. No, I need to get a few. Try them out. The reason I don't get those because it's like, it feels like I've built dozens of IVO kits, and I don't like having like kits that are just the same over and over again. Trying to get nub out.
From YouTube, Null said the box says 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Yet it took me an hour and 30 minutes to finish.
exactly. It says 30 minutes. I've never managed to build one of those unless you're like really speeding through and you don't care how crappy the like you're nipping the parts out. I don't know if Bandai's idea behind that was to like make people compete, but like, yeah, you can't. Like if you're doing properly, you're gonna take more than 30 minutes. And these things are getting more and more complicated. Like when it started, it was just like very simple designs, but now it's like very, and they are getting kind of expensive. Like I think like 2,000 yen or something or above. $20 sometimes, even more. But yeah, the red plastic thing, like there are kits that are completely red and are somewhat fine. Like the gun cannon is completely red. They're very red all over. But it's fine. But I think like yeah, the Char's colors aren't actually, I mean his Zaku's aren't actually fully red. Probably Zeon ran out of budget and said, look, we can give you pink. That's the best we can do. Alright, let's get to building actually this thing, because all I'm doing here is just cleaning parts. Polycap 15 times. I'm trying to build the left and right arm at the same time, which is probably very risky, given that I've never built this type of kit before. But we're doing it live, and for the heck of it, it's more fun this way. Polycap 14 as well, times 2. Just properly nipping those polycap rather than twisting them off. This is master grade, so we want it to be decent quality. Alright, so we need G13, which is this one, times 2. These are all ABS parts, which are always a little... Let's not stab ourselves. It's in a weird position. Yeah, better. And if you're new here, do consider subscribing or say hello in the chat, or even giving this a like. Is the kind of things that you like. Alright, G13 with polycap 15 on this end. All the way in, I'm guessing, yes. All the way in, clean this bit here. G34 times 2. The gate was kind of large on this one, so oops. I need pliers of some sort to kind of hold the parts that I'm working on. Yeah. Wait, that's not G34. There it is. G34, G39, G40. This is shoulders. this one. Okay. G40. Check around for nubs. It's very minor nubs, but they could still cause kind of like a little interference between different parts, so let's take a second to clean them off. Alright, so also these ones. Right. So that's G. Here, make sure it's somewhat clean. Alright, so is there any way up, or is it symmetrical both ways? It's symmetrical both ways. I need a number 2. Very slight pre-drill here. This is my original technique, apparently. Most people just cut the peg short. ABS isn't the easiest material. It's kind of hard, so harder than polystyrene, so it's like a bit more difficult to file. Take a little bit more effort. The dust off. Alright, let's do the same on the other side. Very slight pre-drill. Very, very slight. What the? Slides right in. Leave those alone for a second. Over there. 3, 2. So we need G23. G21. Polycap 14 and times 2, I assume. Because they are identical. These parts aren't. Oh, maybe they are. Ah, never mind. They are mirrored. So, yeah. This one I don't think matters. Because it's identical. It's symmetrical. Either way. Although... yeah, let's do... this is a right arm. Right arm, left arm. And we need this one. In the star, well, diagonal pattern there. that's the wrong one. No, wait. That is the one I want. Okay, I'm on. And G21. Pre-drill. Oh, this was the... It's not closing all the way. Probably because the polycap has bouncing back. Alright, let's see. Okay, we do have a little bit of something on there. Try to shave off that one up there, or try to line it up so it doesn't push against the outside. Okay, well, still kind of a bit of a tiny gap, which might be fine. Down the road, you can just like clamp those down and glue them together to make sure they don't snap. That's on the right side. Right arm, left arm, so G16, 17. I need G28. Oh, G18, G28, 26. Where? G16. There we go. This is supposed to slide in and out, I guess. Alright, it's identical, so two. And that in there, get that in. Or try. There we go. So that goes over here. Alright, so then we use these guys to join up arm and forearm. Clean all these nubs out first. Right. Take one of these. Appears to be not this one. This one. G17. Wiggle that in there. Oh, yes. And clip that, well, wiggle that in there. That goes in there. There we go. On the other side. 1.5 here. Slight pre-drill. Well, one of them has to go in. There we go. Just wiggle that in there to make it a bit more limber. And there we go. You got this nice little... It's not extravagant, but it's really nice. Oh, it's coming apart. that's the right arm. We'll do the same for the left arm. On the outside. So. These down a bit. There we go. Very nice. So this is left arm, this is right arm. And we just get that there. Clip that on there, so that's on the outside. Chin. Could use a little above glue, I guess. Because I think the power cap's kind of pushing that apart here. Now, those are the arms. Kind of stumpy, but alright. Now we take C8. Are they identical? Nope. Yes, they are. Yeah, they are. They are symmetrical both ways, so it is fine whichever one you use. At least I hope it is. It looks fine to me. Get rid of those nubs there, so try to get that through the hole here. There we go. Clips on there. That was a nice sound. Clips on there. And then we need C1. Looks to be this thing. And that goes on there. Like so. No, wait, put that second. Alright. Need these two first. Well, it looks symmetrical, so I guess it doesn't matter which way it goes. It does help keep two halves together. Yeah, keeps these together as well, so clip that in there. Well, that didn't clip, but oh well. Oh, might have been because it was. Alright, so we got this. Wait, this is. Let's not get confused them. Left arm, right. Well, right arm, left. Turn the page. And now we get to the centerfold, where we got a bunch of text. Backstory about the comment. Then we have Char here with the with some paint color guide to read them. Some pointers on how to, like, well, do some panel lines to tell you some more stuff here, the mechanisms and all that. We haven't built this far, don't spoil it for us. Anyway, so now we continue assembling our arms here. So C6, C7. Okay, C7, A20, 26. What else do we need from A? Nothing. Alright, C6 goes into here. It actually clips onto that thing. Oh. C7. Well, it's still C6, I think. Loop head. C6, yeah, it's all the same parts. So yeah, these are identical on both arms. The only difference are internal. You can't really tell from the outside which arm is which, because they end up being symmetrical anyway. Identical arms. That's what we have here. You could swap them and nobody would know. Which is how you want to design more machines. Well, machines that are going to be repaired a lot out in the field. You don't want to have a bunch of left foots or something, and then you don't have any right feet left, so you want to be able to put 2 left feet on your mecha, on your mobile suit, and just go out with 2 left feet. Because the problem really is the manipulators, the hands. I should probably clean that up a little bit. Just cover that up ever so slightly. I don't think these move. Like, they don't, do they? Nope, they don't separate. They don't slide. They just stick on there. Oh. Okay, I think I got these wrong. Yeah, it's the wrong side. There we go. It's a little less complex than the real great arm, the articulation here, but it's still a nice little thing here. You can kind of see the inner workings in between the, like here, you can see the inner frame in between the armor parts. It's not the most extravagant. That's quite nice. What else do we need here? I think I'm missing one. One, two, three. Where's the fourth one? And what are these for? Not use here. Oh, there it is. Close enough. These were C2, C3. No, I guess it does get hidden eventually. Never mind. Alright, now polycap 6 and C. Well, I don't know which arm is which now. Yep, pop that in there. C3, or C4 actually. It is the same on the other side. It's supposed to be a little notch here, and that goes down here. pink here, just cover that up. And small DX. We use a lighter shade of actually need a bit more here. No, I guess it's not working out. There's a bit of dimples there. Well, not dimples, just kind of stress lines, kind of stress marks, just stretching into the plastic. Stress marks. Kind of deep in the plastic, kind of hard to remove. Usually just cover those up with a bit of paint or markers or whatever else. So yeah, those were the arms. I don't know which is left and which is right anymore. They are identical, so you can use either or, whichever way. Can't really tell from the outside. You'd have to like look at the actual part inside. Alright, let's put that over here. Now we do the hands. G5, G10. These are all identical, so... What about this one? G3, G5... Oops. Okay, well... G5, G4... Okay, maybe that's gonna be a problem. These are... They have different numbers, but... These are all... Okay, I'm gonna build it normally first, then I'm gonna see if I can do something. This. So we got our thumbs. Let's try to see if there's any difference between these. Okay. G12 with G8. Well, actually, that is a later step. Okay, let's try to sort out this mess. So we got thumbs. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're missing a finger. Of course we are. Oh, there it is. So I'm assuming there's supposed to be some difference. Even those they all look the same. Oh wait, never mind. So the only difference is... Okay. So these are different ones because the dimple for the hinge is on a different side, so I'm assuming. Or not, never mind. Oh. Okay, I see. So they are all identical. The tips of the fingers are all identical. It doesn't matter. I thought there was like a different one for the index here, but no. It is all the same the side. We just need to take a look where the dimple is in here and kind of match the finger that goes in there. Of course, normally you would actually follow the instructions and not do what I'm doing here and take all the parts out and then get lost. But we're just gonna power through here. So which way? Okay. There we go. That becomes a finger. And that becomes a finger here. That also becomes a finger. Well, 3 fingers. Make sure. Oh, I'm gonna have to clean each of these individually. Like the hole here and the dimple, well, dimple and the little thing there. Make sure they're in the same direction. You don't want to force these parts together and then it damages the plastic on the first insert. You take it apart, it's going to be damaged and you won't be able to fit it properly again. We should be able to separate these very carefully. Okay. That's not too bad. Do I even need to separate these? I kind of want to. Alright. The problem is if I separate... Oh, this is the wrong hand. That's the one that goes in. Smallest finger on the outside. C10. or C11, one of each. Let's see now. Number 2 there is slight redrill. Not sure if that's the right finger or not. It looks fine. The thumb doesn't have articulations, but that's alright. I mean, I could just... No, maybe not. We'll do that in a minute. I can do it right now. Use a block. With my very trusty fine saw. This looks like torture of some sort. Yeah, separated. Not too bad. Now we have separated fingers. You really do a thumbs up for this thing. Sort of. You can do rude gestures now. There we go. Isn't that nice? Alright, so now we know that we can do it. It's always a risk of things going wrong, but yeah, it seems to be working fine. Okay, we got one hand. Let's do the other hand.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said that's what I'm thinking of doing with Hygog's hands.
Yeah. This is a jewelry saw. It's like, there's probably like thinner saws than this. This is kind of, unless I'm with very standard. It's like very, very thin. And well, it's a jewelry saw. I don't know, that's all what it's called. So if you want to get one of those, it's very useful to have. If you want to make very thin cuts. And trying to get this finger onto there. Breaking the other one. There we go. Like the tips of the fingers are a bit loose. I guess there's nothing to do about that. Unless you kind of put like clear coat, like a drop of clear coat in there to kind of make the joints stiffer. That might work. Yeah, so we did like multiple, well, a few modifications on this kit already. The mono eye, what else? And this. I feel there's something else that I did. No idea. The mono eye and what? That's it. And get in there. Come. There we go. And then tiny bit of a tree drill. This one is a bit, I mean, it would, I don't like how this finger just like twists all around. Oh well. So now we do the same thing we did before. Very slowly. All the way through. And that's it. That's all we need to do. Keep that inside, like, webbing to basically give it like a straighter. It's still separate, but it shouldn't like twist like the index is. I'm making shit up, of course. Still kind of joined inside, but it's a bit stiffer. Put that over there. Can do a pinky promise. But yeah, eventually these will separate completely as play with these a bit more. You can do stuff like this, which is nice. It's a small upgrade. Alright, we got both hands. There we go. Now we decide which arm is which. Because they are identical on either side, so it doesn't matter really, I don't think. So, and we don't have any static hands. Oh, look at that. As shown on the box. Where's the other arm? There we go. Okay, now what we need to do, whatever this is, so this is the shield on the right arm. We need polycap 3 times 2. And we need, are those the same? They look the same. Polycap 3 on one end, polycap 2 on the other, polycap 3 at the bottom. Okay. Polycap 2 as well. Shorter end is at the bottom, longer bit is at the top, cap 3 at the bottom there. Polycap 2 at the top. Slight pre-drill, as usual. Might not be absolutely necessary, but I'm doing it anyway. This is just 2 pieces together, nothing else in between.
From YouTube, C003, but said I was thinking of getting the ZGOC recently. I have yet to get myself some scribing tape to test out making some custom panel lines, but a friend told me that thick enough masking tape works just fine.
That's basically what scribing tape is, I think. Just thick masking tape. It's basically a ruler that you just stick on the part. Alright, it's going. I don't need this yet. What am I doing? I don't need that just yet. So, 2mm pre-drill everywhere. There's like 8 of these, so it's fine if you pre-drill a bit more than usual. There's gonna be extras to help it stick together. Oh yeah, any aquatic, well, amphibian mobile suit is worth getting. Like, where are the other things? Where are the aquatic, well, the Zeon swim team fan club over here? Oop, there we go. Oh, wait, yeah, did I put this one?
From YouTube, C003 but said I see. I was also thinking of trying out a candy paint technique. I have a black primer, but I still need either a chrome or silver color paint, and none of my local stores seems to sell clear paint.
You mean clear coat? Yeah, I've been trying to like find like an alternative to clear coat myself, like to no longer. Oh, that's why that goes. Okay. This is C9. Oh, crud. And I forgot this. But yeah, clear coat, I think. They do sell clear coat, but it's like, I don't think it's like made for plastic models. Like some kind of clear coat that you can mix with other paints. I'm not sure what you mean. What's candy paint technique anyway? I'm gonna have to look that up. Does it like hyper gloss kind of thing? Looks like a piece of candy.
From YouTube, C003, but said clear paint as in a transparent paint, so that the metal paint underneath still has its shine, and then over that I'd need to get a gloss coat.
Yeah, I'm probably wrong, but wouldn't like matte clear coat do the job?
From YouTube, C003, but said candy paint is this nice colorful reflective paint technique. It's used a lot for expensive cars.
Ah, I see. Okay, I think I'm doing this one. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let me just put that over there. We'll do that in a minute. I'm still a novice when it comes to painting. I always go one step too far and everything gets weird. There we go. That's better. Well, you can be able to tell. How long have I been here? Oh no, 36.
From YouTube, C003, but said if you know kits with electroplating, or whatever you call it, it looks very similar but a bit more reflective.
I see. Let me just so you get an idea what it looks like. Oh, well, that's very shiny. I feel like one of the what's it called? There's a I want to say Shinanju. I mean, there are a few like kits that kind of have that kind of very high gloss, very reflective coating on them. Okay, so this is C9. Around the wrist that was G24. And that kind of helps lock this in place. Nice. Same on the other side. At this point, I really don't. Okay, yeah, this is the left arm. Okay, fine. So on the right arm, put this thing on there. Well, we try. Up, and there we go. Nice. I don't know why the shield is on the right arm. You think it's. I don't know. But then again, I've seen like lots of shields on the right arms on other things.
From YouTube, C003, but said I currently have a bootleg Dabin electroplated Sazabi. It looks really nice and was only like $50 in my country. I do want to get myself a Sinanju MG in the future.
And I have those too. I have the MG, Shinanju and Sazabi, and New Gundam that I need to build someday. Those are right, somewhat large kits. It's probably gonna take me a while to even get to them. I have a terrible backlog. Okay, so now step 4. Let's get that thing, wherever it is. Oh, there it is. G1. And that thing, which is, oh, it's the same. Get that on there. Put that together. Clean that up a little bit. I need to like take a closer look at. Well, there's the problem with bootlegs is that there's too many of them. Well, sometimes I feel is that there might be like you run the risk of getting like a bad one or something that's not. I mean, you think you're getting something, but then you're getting something else. Does that go that way? I don't know. I think I got it wrong. I just need to rotate this like so. I think that's the right one. Yeah. Okay, let's get the...
From YouTube, C003, but said, ooh, the new Gundam is really nice, I got it too. Pretty enjoyable build. But its decals are the most tedious experience of any MG I've had to do so far.
Yeah, well, decals are always stressful, I feel. Especially water slides one. Well, this one has like dry transfer decals, which I've never used before, so I don't know how that's gonna look. I'm not gonna do that on the live stream, that's gonna take like hours. But it does come with stickers as well, which I didn't use either. Not yet, anyway. Clean this up a little bit. Try not to squash this, hold it gently. Clean up all the little nubs on these things. I don't know why you need so many gates, so many little attachments on these. Ah, crap. Careful not to scratch things while you're filing away the nubs.
From YouTube, C003, but said I've had plenty of decent experience with 2 bootlegs. Got a MG Barbados Lupus Rex that actually made me bleed with some of the sharp parts. The recent dab and bootlegs are pretty good like the Sazabi.
Yeah. Like, recently I built, well, the most recent bootlegs I did was like HG Nobel Gundams. And they're like, those came out 10 years after the original Bandai one came out. So basically they're only now catching up, I feel. Like their quality is, well, still, it's not perfect, but the quality control is not always there. I guess bootlegs are starting to get interesting. Okay, so we got those cleaned, more or less. We'll do a second pass some other day. This one is in a bit of a concave spot there, so try to scrape it off very gently. Or just go in and
From YouTube, C003, but said there's also a company that recently released their own Kshatriya Master Grade Extreme. That thing alone is the mass of a perfect grade by itself, and it comes with some of the best LEDs in the box.
I know, I pre-ordered that one. I haven't gotten it yet. The Aerial Dominator from like the Axis, I think. Yeah, it's like the problem now is that, well, I live in the US. There's some dumbass in charge. We got tariffs now on everything, and lots of places, lots of countries have suspended shipping to the US. So, no idea what's gonna happen. Hopefully I'll still be able to get the kit I ordered. Alright, so we need that thing. Wait, put this on first? Okay. Hope this is the right way to do. Okay. Feel like that's. I did something wrong here. Those are very large ball caps, very stable. Okay. And
From YouTube, C003, but said oh damn right forgot about the whole shipping situation.
yeah, I ordered this, like, a bunch of kits a while ago, and I have no idea if I'll ever receive them. And wait and see now. Okay, so that went in. B11. So, like that. And finally, this one. This was B12, B11 times 3. And there we go. 2 arms. Hey, we're making progress. Alright, so we got arms, head, and now we have legs. Am I gonna have time to do the legs? I don't know. We are at 1 hour 45. I'm gonna try to... Okay, I'll try to get the... I don't know. Half the legs then? I don't think I can do half the legs. I'll do both the legs or no legs. But then the problem is like, what I have left for next session would just be the weapons and waste. How do those even fit in here? It's bold, right? Wait a minute, did I get this on the wrong arm? Oh, that's the right arm. The left arm. Why don't you?
From YouTube, C003, but said for some reason, Dabin's Sazabi does come with the premolded, fully articulated hands that the AUG and the new Gundam have. But for some reason, the bootleg has better and more firm joints on the fingers.
Yeah, sometimes like, well, I don't know. Like, there may be rules at Bandai on how they build things, I don't know. But like, I feel like if something's too good, there's someone at Bandai that says, no, we need to reduce it. We need to make it less good. Because that's the grade, the quality is too high. We can't sell this. But yeah, like, bootlegs don't necessarily have a problem. But they do have other problems sometimes. Or maybe because Bandai doesn't like fix problems. Like, for example, they release a kit and we find there's an issue with it. They're not gonna like make a re-release version, like a different version of it with just a small fix for that. The bootlegs are free to do that. If there's a 2.0, they're going to completely redesign the thing. They have like different, like bootlegs don't have to follow the same rules Bandai does. Alright, so let's try to do some of the legs.
From YouTube, C003, but said Dabin's Sazabi did come out in 2016, several years after Bandai's.
Yeah, they have time to like figure out issues. And they have been like doing lots of bootlegs. They've basically been in business for a while, so they get experience. Okay, let me try and do at least the feet.
From YouTube, C003, but said I genuinely, though it would come with the classic set of multiple posed hands.
There are like third-party fully articulated hands for like HG kits. Like one to one, like tiny fully articulated hands. So technology exists. It's like, I feel like, at least from my perspective, having fully articulated hands is like more fun. You don't have to use them to hold. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's the trolley, the like elevator thing. You don't have to use them to like hold weapons or anything, but it's fun to have for just for posing, just for like display purposes. It doesn't need to be strong enough to hold anything. But yeah, but having both options would be ideal. Like, you have in your kit, you have like the articulated hand, and then you have exposed hands for like holding specific things like weapons. And you have, like, that's all you need really, just like that, and you can do whatever else with the articulated hands. Oh, look at that. Does this thing have wheels? Oh yeah, it does. Look at that. Wheels. Those are wheels for that thing. It has a bottom here, and you can put wheels on it. That's nice. So this is runner I. I'm gonna get all the whatever you can get out of this. I'll leave that alone for now. We can do that later. I'm gonna try to do as much as I can of the Langus. And then we're gonna have a last session tomorrow.
From YouTube, C003, but said half of my collection so far is AC kits and Gundam kits. Though Armored Core kits are so damn expensive, cost more than half of them, haven't been reprinted since like 2007.
I mean, there was a new Armored Core game that came out, and Kotobukiya just like released a few, and they are very expensive. I do have like a couple of those, like from very, very long time ago. I haven't built. Just because they look, the mechas look nice. That's the only reason I haven't played the game. But the mechas look nice. That's the only reason I got them. What else do I need from this? H. Which one is H? Nope, that's not it. This is J. H. Okay, H8. H7. I believe. These aren't chrome plated. I'm gonna try to fix that. I'm gonna get the whole thing. This is H. I forget what that is. I'm gonna get the whole runner here.
From YouTube, C003 but said so far, I have the Aaliyah, White Glint, and 9-Ball Seraph kits from Kotobukiya, and all the Armored Core 6 kits that Bandai has released so far. I tend to prefer Armored Core designs.
I think Bandai only did like 30-minute mission Armored Core kits, right? The one I have is that look kind of, it was like a, there was once a it's basically something that looks like a tank. It looks like a gun tank, but I forget what it's called. I think that's the only one I have of Armored Core. I wanted to get the glint one. I know it says a white one, which kind of looks sharp. I don't know the names. Like I said, I haven't played the game, but Mitsutake, I think? I forget. It's basically a tank.
From YouTube, Longstrike77 said it's your daily hermit. What's up, man?
Hey, Longstrike, how you doing? We're building the MS-06S Zaku 2 Master Grade. I think you were here yesterday, weren't you? No, I guess you weren't. Never mind. There's a chance I might finish this today. But there's a chance also I might not. And it's gonna take a while. Because I still have the legs to do. I should probably have stopped just now. And save these for tomorrow, but I'm gonna see how far I can go. I'm gonna do another hour of this and see if I can finish this.
From YouTube, C003, but said Armored Core's designs tend to distance themselves from looking too humanoid.
Yeah.
White Glint is a nice kit, but holy shit, as much as I love it, the kit's default plastic looks so ugly I repainted it fully.
That's the thing, like, could it be a kit? It looks nice on the box, it looks nice. The pictures you see online when you're buying it in the store page, they look nice, very nice. And then you see them in person, like, what the hell is this shit? I didn't pay for this. And it's like double or even triple the price of what a Bandai kit of the same quality would be. And it's not worth it. You gotta be very choosy. Think very hard before you commit to buying one of those. Kind of annoys me that Kotobukiya has. They do like the series I would wish Bandai did, like Metal Gear Solid. Bandai would have done like a much better job with those. Sadly, they are mostly focused on Gundam and stuff, although they recently released like poop stuff, which makes me wonder they have that much free time to do something else.
From YouTube, C003, but said I believe White Glint and the Aaliyah were both designed by Shoji Kawamori. When I build the White Glint, I could not comprehend how the knees work. It's still a mystery to my mind.
I think it's still, well, yeah. I've thought about getting the glint, the White Glint, but it's like even back then it was kind of expensive. Now it's even more expensive and probably impossible to find. And this is runner H, so I think I got all the parts. All right, so let's see. I-16 H22. I-16 H22 polycap 5. Reader a little bit, make sure we get these on the right way.
From YouTube, C003, but said I believe Bandai cannot quite touch previous Armored Cores from before Armored Core 5 because of licensing problems.
Yeah.
They didn't have anything to do with the previous games before that.
That's the thing, I don't like licensing. But anyway, yeah, it's... And the 30-minute missions ones are somewhat simple compared to like what you would get if this was like proper, like
From
even
YouTube,
regular high grade.
C003, but said Kotobukiya does not have the same limitations, of course. They recently revealed their take of Steel Haze, which is MG-sized compared to Bandai's Steel Haze, which is HG-sized.
But is it the same level of detail though? It's like it could be larger, but the level of detail is actually lower. Well, although, like, I'm guessing Bandai only does like 30-minute missions. Those are somewhat lower detailed anyway. And then H2526 appears to be these things, and G33
From YouTube, C003 but said Katabukiya's is far more detailed and accurately proportioned somehow.
Yeah, I mean, again, like, Bandai's is like 30-minute mission, right? So, yeah, it's like, it's gonna have that level of detail. It's gonna be. Like, if it did, like, even a proper high grade, I feel like it might be a bit more highly detailed. Or it could be that they don't get access to the same level of... Well, no, actually, it's just 3D models are from the game, so they would have access to already rendered models, so they don't need to do extra work. Okay, so we got this thing that way. Yep, put that in there. G32 goes in there. Goes in there. And then you go like so. Oh, the toes. That's what this is. Toes go together. There we go.
From YouTube, C003, but said Katabukiya's armored core kits tend to be 20 cm, so about a Gundam MG. Bandai so far are high grades with a level of panel lines that rival RG's.
I might try to get the Bandai ones. Well, I'll see how much they are. If it's like $20 US, I might not. And also right now, like, I don't know if anything's gonna get shipped anyway, so I usually buy stuff directly from Japan wherever I can, rather than go for Amazon. And sometimes some of these ship from Japan, but I don't think that's gonna work now because everything's kind of frozen. Alright, so what else do I do with this? Not that. D7.
From YouTube, C003, but said though armored cores from before Armored Core 6 tend to be very stiff and unable to pose much, since they don't pose that much in-game to begin with, and that's reflected a lot on their Katabukiya kits.
Yeah, they are giant robots, and it takes a lot of energy to move them around, I guess.
From YouTube, C003, but said 9-ball Seraph can't even get a stand because it has a tail that moves and goes underneath its hips, so there's no area to even support it.
Wait, it can't stand? Oh, it doesn't have a stand, like a base. The names are familiar because I did spend a lot of time looking at the kits, trying to decide whether or not I should buy them or not. Because they look really nice, but the problem is like, it is Kurobuki Yae. I have no idea if they actually are going to look nice once I build them. Usually just need a lot of like painting, like you said, yeah, needs a lot of painting. I'm getting all the parts of D here, so I can get done a bit quicker, hopefully. Alright, that's D. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. Okay. These goes out here.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said, and yet they move as if they weigh nothing.
You play the Armored games? Armored Core games?
From YouTube, C003, but said 9-ball Seraph is still one of the coolest Armored Core designs out there, even though is not an AC. Such a menace that in the crossover series Another Age episode, it's the final boss of the series. From YouTube, C003, but said Another Century episode asterisk. From YouTube, C003, but said I've played so far Armored Core 4, Armored Core 4 Answer, and Armored Core 6. From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said the one from PSB.
If it's only a well, I feel like, isn't it like, well, if it's only console, it's likely I've never even gotten anywhere near playing that. At least for me. But yeah, I think the last one is on PC, but I don't know. Sure. But yeah, the mechas are. The design is very nice. 9-ball Sarah is a red one, right? I'm just, because the only thing I know of it is the kids. I don't really play the game. What is that? We got a flappy little thing here. Huh. What are you? Oh, you don't know over there. I do have the... It starts with an M. Mitsudake, I think. That's the only one I have. The only Armored Core kit I have. It's just a big old tank. With a... It's basically, like... There was a Zeon mobile suit, or mobile armor, I don't know. Kildolfer. That basically has the same design.
From YouTube, C003, but said AC games are grouped in generations from a base game, and the games that are built from that game's code and resources. Gen 1 is AC1 and its 2 sequels, AC2 and its sequel is Gen 2.
Okay, this is gonna be a bit of a pain. Look at that tiny little thing here. Let's try to keep it safe. Way over there. Hopefully it doesn't get blown away. Same with this one. And that's the runner A, which I decided to nip for no reason. I'm basically getting all the runners. I guess I am doing the legs and the waist and everything else. I guess we're finishing it today. But yeah, I'll try to build the armored core kit that I have at some point. Probably not just now. It's gonna be a... Oh, there we go. Mr. Aznable. There he is. Let's get this out. Let's keep him on the runner, because we don't want him to get lost. He doesn't have a stand, does he?
From YouTube, C003 but said Armored Core 4 and for answer are Gen 4, and are some of the most deranged mecha action games ever. Your AC dodges and bosts side to side at 1,000 kilometers per hour. It's ridiculous.
$1,000. You didn't say 100. You said 1,000. I mean, yeah, you gotta remember the scale of those things. If it moves like a real person and it's like the size of a mountain, there's gonna be some physics problems here.
From YouTube, C003 but said the average AC for answer online fight looks like a Dragon Ball Z battle.
I'm probably not gonna be able to. Well, okay, I'll build the one I have at some point, and I'll decide if I want to get others.
From YouTube, C003 but said, oh no, you can get to 1,000 kilometers per hour easily in that game. It's so damn crazy.
That's what they say it's going at, but is it actually? Well, it's just a big, like, that's what they do in games. Oh, big numbers make you happy. You're doing 10 billion points of damage. Are you, though?
From YouTube, C003 but said slower builds in for answer still go at the slowest like 400 kilometers per hour somehow.
Alright, so I think we got most of the runners out. Okay, let's do the legs. Oh, where'd they go? Oh, there they are. The feet. Now, H8, D7, D8, D7. Wait, is that it? No, it isn't. It's like this. Like, giant mecha games were kind of popular in the 1990s, I feel. Not a lot of them, like, kind of survived. Lots of the franchises from back then kind of disappeared. Well, 1990s, well, the second half of 1995 to 2000 was kind of the golden age, I guess, for 3D games because of the PS1.
From YouTube, C003 but said a Doom Eternal addict, can confidently say ACFA is too fast. There's this one funny ass video of someone going with a quadruped fragile AC build on YouTube, and the camera struggles to keep up.
It actually goes fast. Now you're getting me interested. There was, well, I tried playing like Gundam Battle Operations. Wait, is that the title? I think Marcel recommended it. The problem with that, it's like multiplayer only. And if it was like single player missions, but you get to have the same mechanics, I think I would really like that game. I don't want to play with other people. Well, I don't know who they are. Alright, so you go on there. This is D7. H8. Well, go in there. Why are you going? Oh, you are going. H8. Pump that in there. Let me get the silver. And just give that a little. Yeah, I looked it up. Apparently there are chrome markers. Yeah, I'm like a amateur using very simple metallic paint there. But there are chrome, like very chrome markers that exist. I need to get one of those. It's very useful for touch-ups and stuff like that. Yeah, let's get that on there. It's barely any different. You need like super shiny chrome here. And this is gonna just peel off as soon as these move a little bit, but yeah, just a little bit of, just a tiny bit of detail here. It's a little preview. Alright, so you go there and get that on there. And A21. I might try to get the game and see how it feels. Now the problem is, now then I'm gonna try to get all the model kits, which is gonna be another problem for me.
From YouTube, C003, but said you can emulate quite easily the Gen 4 of AC games on PC. Since they're PS3 XBOX 360 games, they run really nice on RPCS3, with co-op if you can figure that out somehow. They're a blast honestly worth.
Hey, look at that. Yeah, I might try that. Oh, the problem is, like, here's the thing. Like, if you emulate things and you put it on YouTube, which I would probably try to do. Like, if I'm playing something, I'll probably try to stream it. The thing is, like, there's apparently lots of, well, companies that kind of look out for these things, especially Sony doesn't like it. Nintendo definitely doesn't like it. And you might get in trouble. Hey, look at that toe. Moves. Very nice. So yeah, like if I do that, I would need to like prove that I have the physical copy or yeah, it's all sorts of mess. Like lots of people who like stream those games have to like, well, you could get like in trouble easily if you play emulating games and you stream those at the same time. These days, anyway. Used to be
From
fine.
YouTube, C003, but said, oh, it's From Software. They genuinely don't care. Nearly all AC4. And for answer footage online is emulated.
Huh. Well, I might do that. Oh, wait. No, this is the thing. Like, From Software doesn't care, but Sony does. It doesn't? I feel like From Software, like, they're related to Sony somehow. I don't know where I saw that. Like, recently there was like something on the news about FromSoft, and which involves Sony somehow, and there was something about there where they were going after people who were playing I think, what was it called, like Bloodborne, because Bloodborne is fairly old and on the PS2, I think. Okay, so we got, that was D7 A21. No, wait, A20. No, D8. Well, basically we got feet. Oh, this one. There we go. You got feet. Now we need. I'm gonna try though. I'm gonna see how it looks.
From YouTube, C003, but said, oh, it was a drama about Bloodborne since Sony does not want it to get a PC port.
Yeah, that. Sony's weird. So, I mean, but if the older Armored Cores are fine, I might try that. Quietly. Once, just give it a shot. See how YouTube reacts. Or if it reacts at all. Alright, so I need...
From YouTube, C003, but said nor it can't anyways because Bloodborne was a joint effort of Japan Studios and From Software, and Japan Studios is gone by now.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, the licensing, the way it works, like, even if the original company's gone, you bought the rights, you can basically do whatever you want with it. You can prevent people from playing. Or you can sue whatever you want, which is why I don't like the whole thing. Like, if a game is, like, past a certain age, it should be fine for anybody to just do whatever they want with it. It's no longer, if it's abandoned, essentially. You're not maintaining, you're no longer working on it, you're no longer maintaining it. You don't get to, like, decide who plays it or not. If somebody managed to, like, figure out how to make it work, then you don't get to mess around with that. Okay, this is age 14, I need H, 9, and 10. You're not even trying anymore here. They're like, oh, 8 and G, 30 and 31. We're getting on the last things there. Alright. You go in there. Watching. And you go in there. Oops, I should have cleaned that up before I put that in there. And this one also needs to be cleaned. There's a little bit of flashing here. This is a kind of an old MG kit, so there's a few issues in there.
From YouTube, C003, but said Gen 4 AC games were released on multiple consoles, so I don't think Sony will get overheated.
Yeah.
And I don't think it does anyways. All current online matches are via emulator anyways, and they stream those.
Okay, I guess I'll give that a shot. Like the 1000 kilometers per hour thing gets me interested. How does that even work? Let's try not to get the paint scraped off. It's gonna come off anyway. It's already scraping off. Okay, that was kind of pointless. I need to like figure out how to get the chrome to like stick. Okay, so we go in there. Go in there. And there we go. Hey, not bad. Not too bad. Nice actuators, pistons and stuff. Very nice. Let's do the same on this side. Try to get that in there without getting it all over my fingers. Come on. Pop. And there we go. Very nice. It's not scraping off too much, which is good. Alright, so we got legs, well, feet. Trying to get... I don't know if I should stop here. 2 hours 27.
From YouTube, C003, but said something a friend, those that most of the time works for some reason with painting metal pipes on kits, is drying the paint with a hair dryer, and then applying a coat. With a Gundam pen, there's those.
Yeah, you need to, well, yeah. Right now, this is just like in a preview of how it's going to look. But eventually, if I do work on this, I'll have to like do something with like a clear coat or something on top of it to make sure it doesn't like
From YouTube,
peel off.
C003, but said I do not understand how the hair dryer changes things, but it does rise the percentage of success of protecting the paint.
Yeah, well, it makes it cure more. Basically, you dry it all the way through, I guess. You make sure that all the solvent evaporates. You make sure it's like fully dry. Technically, you're supposed to like wait a while for the paint to completely dry, which could take like 24 hours, 48 hours. Because, yeah, like the surface is dry, but the underneath still be wet.
From YouTube, John Ventura said, "Mac, call it a night. Have a good one."
Alright, John. I think I might do the same. I mean, I've got feet, which is not bad. Yeah, you look nice. I think I can do these. Wait, these is, yeah, that's the one. Oh, those are the knees. Nope. We're at 2 hours 30 minutes. I guess I should decide whether or not to continue or stop here and resume tomorrow. Anybody watching? What's your opinion? Put it to a vote, I guess.
From YouTube, C003, but said I'll be calling it for the night too. If you do play Armored Core 4, even if it's emulated, I'll try to be there. Already subbed.
Oh, thanks. Always appreciate new subscribers. Let's put that on there. These are D9. Okay, get on there. Okay, what's the point? This is completely hidden now. But is that a crab? I guess it might be. Yeah, I think I'm gonna...
From YouTube, C003, but said it's a really nice build so far. I can tell you take care of your kits with the way you treat the individual parts.
Well, one of these days I'm gonna have enough space to display all of them, but for now, I try to that'll do. So yeah, tradition here is to end the stream when something's spinning. We got feet. And we got a head with a nice shiny mono eye. Oh, come on, get on there. No, close enough. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop here, and I'm gonna come back tomorrow to finish this. We only have the legs and the weapons to do. Well, it's gonna make sense, like, master grades should take a bit longer than most kits. That's perfectly normal. It's kind of an SD Gundam vibe going on here. Hopefully it's gonna, well, it's probably gonna collapse while it's turning. But yeah, thank you. Is it Kushi butt? Kui butt? I don't know. C0 free butt? I don't know what it's pronounced, but thank you for joining and talking about Armored Gorillas. Thanks, I think Marcel. That was fun. Well, all the people watching, thank you for still being around. And yeah, I'm gonna pause it. Well, stop here and resume later. So yeah, we managed to finish the arms. Wasn't too bad. We managed to do a few modifications, modified the fingers so they are like separate. They are separate fingers now. Separate, I said. And if you will, stick. Oh, there we go. That's better. Is that a crab? I don't know. Everything evolves into crabs. Even Zaku's, apparently. This is... One would say this is a waste of time, but there's a purpose to this. There's a reason to this madness. There you go. Kind of an SD feel to it. So let's put... I don't know which pile is which. I'm gonna have to figure that out tomorrow. It's problems for tomorrow. Resolve. But for now, we got this thing. And I'm gonna leave it at that. And we're gonna be back tomorrow to try to finish this build of the Master Grade version 2.0. Well, Master Grade MS-06S Char Zaku's Zaku 2 version 2.0, kit from 2007 by Bandai. Very nice, solid build so far. Very doesn't feel it feels solid. It feels nice. So far we got the arms, torso, head, and feet. We're gonna do the legs, weapons, and waist tomorrow, and hopefully we'll finish the whole thing tomorrow. And yeah. Alright, thank you all for watching, and Have a good night, good morning, good whatever afternoon, evening, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Do like, share, subscribe, the usual. All right, thanks.
From YouTube, Nerd on the Internet said thanks all for watching. I'll be back tomorrow to finish this. From YouTube, Nerd on the Internet said it's probably going to fall over the moment I stop looking.